welcome back. On Morning Chapters today, we're being joined by Tomisin Balogun. She is an author and the writer of the book Catharsis, Your Emotional Wellness Guide to Making Healing and Joy a Lifestyle. It's just, reading it is just very joyful in that sense. Welcome to the program, Tomisin.
Thank you for having me. Good morning.
All right, so let's begin with what the big grammar means. A lookup will simply say that if there were pent-up emotion, pent-up anger, and all of this, how you release it is what you talked about in this book. But my first question will come from the foreword of the person, the psychiatrist who reviewed the book for you in that sense, who wrote the foreword, said, "This book is timely as it offers hope and comfort to those who feel overwhelmed by burdens of," this is why I'm interested in, "unidentified, undiagnosed, and often unprocessed emotions, who feel burdened by the turmoil." Is that exactly what this book addresses? Maybe you can give us an overview.
Absolutely. So catharsis, like you said, means releasing suppressed emotions. And this book was written as a healing companion for people who feel like their emotions don't make sense, who feel like they're experiencing emotions that they can't put words to, people who feel like healing is not possible, people who have experienced painful seasons in their lives. So this book offers hope, it offers healing, it offers practical guides for them to embrace healing and joy as a lifestyle. So absolutely, this is what this book is about.
You know, if I want to look at the theme of the book alone, I know that a lot of Nigerians need this at this moment because there's been a lot of uncertainty in that sense, given the economic situation, anxiety here and there. People are just trying to get by. It's been quite a challenging period for a lot of people. So maybe if I want to use the word nuggets and some of the things you've written in this book, maybe you walk us through, for somebody who is overwhelmed by, say, school fees as a husband or as a wife, overwhelmed by the children's needs in that sense, and looking at the paycheck not matching up with the expenditure in that sense, what would be your quick recommendation so that we do a session in this therapy moment, if you will?
Yeah, thank you very much. So the first thing that I want to say to that person is that you are human and everything that you're experiencing is valid. So the anxiety, your experiences are valid, and I want you to give yourself some grace. So many times we experience things in our lives, that make us feel like, I don't understand what is going on. But your emotions are valid and your experiences are valid. So give yourself some grace and allow yourself to feel all those emotions properly. You are anxious because things are not going on well with you. And you have the burden of school fees and all the things that are happening. I want you to know that it is possible for you to experience joy even in the midst of all these things that you are experiencing. It is possible for you to heal, and it is possible for you to find joy again. So I want you to breathe. So breathing is one of the powerful tools that we use to help people calm anxiety. So breathe deeply, inhale gently and exhale.
Oh dear, just as we were trying to exhale, let's hope that the connection also breathes on us.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Yes,
maybe the
okay,
connection was
you.
also trying to breathe with us, inhaled and exhaled. But it's beautiful to read that book and see what you're trying to achieve, particularly with your own background, right? You have a coaching background. I know that you've done extensive work with mental health and all of that. But there's something you wrote about in this book, triggers, right? And I want you to speak to that. because for a lot of us, we just find ourselves going through the motions. You know, things happen, you respond to it, and you're like, this is who I am, this is how I am, I can't change. But you wrote about triggers, how to identify your trigger, you know, really understanding the trigger and how to deal with it. So speak to us about this trigger matter, because I think this trigger has caused a lot of issues, but we still don't know about it, right?
Thank you very much. So the thing about triggers is that they are not bad in that sense. So they are tools to help you understand what is going on with you. They help you understand. There are strong, emotional reactions that you experience that help you understand the areas that still need healing or the areas that still need growth. So when you experience triggers, you don't need to judge yourself or blame yourself. You just need to pause and understand that, okay, what is this trigger trying to teach me? What is it telling me? Maybe, you spend time with someone and you're just triggered and, you're feeling very uncomfortable. You need to take a pause and ask yourself, okay, which area needs healing again? That means I need to heal in this area. I need to grow more so that I would be able to, manage these triggers. So triggers just help you to really understand what is going on with you and areas that still need healing for you. So they're not bad, in that sense. And how you know that your healing is being able to manage them better. So when you're growing on your healing journey, when you get triggered, you can manage it better. You can breathe, you can give yourself some grace and say, okay, I'm triggered right now, but these triggers don't define me. They're just telling me that I need to grow in this area. I need to heal better. I need to heal deeply so that I would be better in managing these triggers. So they are not things that happen to you. They are not bad things. They just teach you, the areas that need growth for you.
Okay, so let's do some catharsis with me right now.
Yes, yes.
I'm a human being, obviously, going through a lot right now, trying to sort school fees. By the way, this is just hypothetically speaking, right? Trying to sort school fees. I have a deadline to meet. My rent has just been increased, right? Maybe times 3, or you're trying to even get an apartment, and the agents are showing you shege in that sense. There's traffic ahead of you, there's family demands and all of that. And then you look around too, the environment is not the very best of it. The roads aren't too good, the electricity is not the very best. I could go on and on. So this person is really burdened. Yes, you've told us to breathe. I have tried to breathe, but the problems are still there. Right. So what kind of catharsis is available to me from this book and from your own, your own expertise as well?
Yeah. So I would say that you need to, like I said, give yourself some grace and also practice self-care. So self-care is not only about, taking yourself to expensive places, which is good and part of it. Self-care is really about acknowledging that what you are experiencing is valid and caring for your body. So many times I speak to women and I find out that we don't care for ourselves enough. And it's not really about just going to the expensive places and all those things. As little as finding 10 minutes in your day to just sit still in stillness, in meditation, and just allow yourself to breathe and speak, you know affirming words over yourself and say, this will go away. Is not this problem, this issue that
Okay.
I'm experiencing is not going to last forever. And as basic as journaling out your thoughts, and how you feel exactly, writing it out. I feel anxious, I
Okay.
feel burdened right now, naming those emotions exactly how they feel.
Okay.
Because you need to allow yourself to feel those emotions.
All right, Tomisin, I think great points have been made. The rest, I'm sure they can catch it in the book. Tomisin Balogun is an author, the author of the book Catharsis, Your Emotional Wellness Guide to Making Healing and Joy a lifestyle. Quite, the title alone is just soothing in that sense. Thank you so much for coming on the program.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, we'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll switch gears now, still with the ladies this time, women in business. We'll talk to a businesswoman in just a moment. Join us again.